Hello and welcome to another snippet or episode of Out Here. I'm Jeffrey Wadley.
I'm Jennifer Bim.
Hey, oh that's great. Good. Today we're coming to you from Ahimsa.
Ahimsa,
My bad. Ahimsa. Ahimsa.
I guess.
Ahimsa vegetarian. It's a vegetarian cafe here in Long Beach. Oh, and they're just coming out with our food. Oh, awesome.
Spicy ranch chicken burger.
That's her. And this came out right on time.
Enjoy.
Ahimsa.
We out here at Ahimsa, vegan, 100% plant-based cafe here in Long Beach, off of 4th and right off of 4th and Long Beach. I think it's like 4th and Elm. You can Google it. We're having a nice sunset, outdoor early dinner. After this, we're gonna probably go see the Shang-Chi Marvel movie. So today, if you like the drip, I don't know if you can see it. This is my Colin Kaepernick. Colin Kaepernick, you can't see it, but my Colin Kaepernick tribute shirt. You like the drip? Go to Solid State. Creative One Customs. Creative One Customs. That's Creative One ONE Customs.com. CreativeOneCustoms.com. You like the drip? We got a lot of good stuff over there.
Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, let's talk about the food. No, I'm sorry. It's okay. I mean, hers is good, but she's got a lot of sauce on hers, so.
Yeah, this chicken burger is not bad.
Let's see. I'm not a vegan dude. I'm grubbing up. This is a plant-based patty.
Mm-hmm.
It's got avocado on it, lettuce, tomato. It's got
Is that vegan cheese?
peppers. I'm sure it is.
Does it taste like real cheese?
Mmm.
Oh no, it must be. It's 100% plant-based.
I'm not gonna feel heavy after.
Right.
I'm not gonna fall asleep in the movie. If you're vegan and you want to come hang out in an okay joint, I would recommend it. I mean, look, I'm not a big vegan dude. But I think I like that. I like eating something where I'm not feeling like, what is this doing to me negatively?
Yeah.
Like, because I'm getting older, it's like worrying about what food is going to do to you. Like, I'm over that.
This is actually pretty good.
That's what you
The
said.
spicy, yeah. I can't really get with the salsa too much. It's okay.
Yeah.
And those sweet potato fries are pretty good.
Yeah,
I
mean,
don't care for the ketchup.
it's hard to do keep potato fries wrong.
Yeah.
I actually really like the ketchup. I didn't know whether if I was gonna share it or not, but as I'm sitting here, I'm just like, well, maybe I should share it. I work in a co-op. It's a building with different offices. I have my studio in there, and Saturday morning, it was getting burglarized. And they broke into about 4 offices, mine included. 4 or 5 offices, including both of my offices. And they stole my computer, They stole my hard drive. They stole my professional camera. They stole my security camera, both my security cameras. They stole my pistol that I had in there. And my security camera alarm goes off on my phone. And I look on my phone and my door looks like an elephant is trying to get through it. I mean, the door is like violently shaking. Bam, bam. So I go to a live view of my camera. My camera's like off my desk and it's hanging and it's like I can't see nothing, right? So I'm like, oh man, something's not right. So I hop in my, just so happened I'm at the terminal, I hop in my car. Head down to 710, going 100 plus in the Mustang. And right when I pull up, the dude, one of the people robbing the building is coming out of the building, passing the cop. The cop is like just oblivious. He's there to check out a burglary and seeing somebody come out the building with a bunch of bags on my bike, mind you, right? And the cop is just like, whoa, no. You know, so anyway, I yell to the cop, hey, that's my bag, and we chase the dude. Dude dropped my bike, dropped my bags. The cop chased him down the alley. I go around the other side of the alley. The cop lose the dude. I'm like, what the dude at? Cop's like, I don't know. I'm like, you. I can't curse because my mom told me not to, but anyway, mind you, I go back to get my bike. Another smoker grabbed my bike, headed up the block with it. I grab it from him, take it back to my studio. Cop finds one of my bags, hands it to me. Meanwhile, the other bags with the other stuff, the computers, all that stuff, that's gone, it's missing. So anyway, I mash around the neighborhood trying to find a dude. Anyway, long story short, hour go by, one of my other cohorts come in. He said he's tracking his computer. And he finds a computer. Computers is on PCH and Magnolia. We rushed, I'm gonna show y'all pictures too. We rushed down to a homeless encampment, the tent. The computer's there. Me and the other dude, the cohort, Jerry, the hacker. Peace out to Jerry, the hacker, 9:30 Pacific. Anyway, Jerry show up, I show up, we wait for the cops. 10 minutes later, 20 cop cars show up because at this point it's like firearms is missing, right? So cops show up, it's a big ordeal. Long story short, y'all, I mean, look, God must be looking out for me because I get my computer back, I get my hard drive back, I get my camera back, I get everything but my guns back, basically. And the discussion is how do we feel about the homeless? How do we feel about homeless people? I tend to think that there's a difference. In my opinion, there are three types of people out on the street. I grew up in Inglewood, so I kind of know what I'm talking about. There's homeless, people who really need help finding a home. There's a smoker / a tweaker who like got a $200+ a day, $50,000 a year drug habit, and that's where he want to be at. And then there's the mentally ill. There's those who have a loss of mental capacity to be able to function in the world. And I tend to think that that broke into my joint was the $50,000 a year dope head that don't want to do nothing but get high. But make no mistake, they are not the same. I think as we progress in the black community, we are discovering that there are a lot of us that struggle with mental illness, and mental illness is a real thing. And I think if you struggle with mental illness, you owe it to yourself and your loved ones to seek out some attention for that, because I do think that there's a lot of help out there for those who are mentally ill.
Yeah.
I think for those who are homeless, though, you know, we have a thing in LA called the working homeless, where people work full-time jobs and they live in their cars. I mean, I don't think that there should be such a thing. But But then you got the smoker. You got the pieces SOB that victimizes innocent people. That just, I mean, these people went in my joint and they ransacked my joint like they had something personally against me. And if they wouldn't have robbed 3 people, then I probably would have took it personal. But what do you think, Jen?
Well, I agree with you about the drug addict. You know, I feel like, first of all, I just want to say what happened to you sucked big time.
Yeah, dude.
I feel it's terrible of a person to, you know, only think about themselves and what they want and nobody else matters.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's probably why you're in the position that you're in the first place. So
Meaning
there's
what?
that. Meaning hustle money
Right.
for
We're right.
$200 a day habit or whatever.
There's like a pattern
Yeah.
of activity and why
Yes.
right, okay.
Yes. With that being said, you know, homelessness is, you know, becoming a very common thing here in Southern California. It's very expensive to live here. So I don't think everybody's just a horrible person. Some people are just one circumstance away.
Right. I check the check.
To be.
I've certainly had my challenges, and we all are different. And I do feel like we need to have compassion. Like, I mean, I lightweight feel sorry for the people, for a person that feel like they got to break into somebody else's spot in order to eat. Like, stuff can be replaced. I'm happy I wasn't there with my guns. We probably would be having a whole different conversation. And so a person's life is definitely worth more than some stuff.
I want to say too, like, and what we talked about before, you know, because I'm a person, I have compassion, and you know, I tend to sometimes maybe be overly compassionate.
Okay.
You know, and to let this guy tell it, but listen, though, like, with that being said, like, I do feel like I felt angry when you called and told me that happened to you, you know, and it's like, you know, you're kind of in the middle, like, okay, you have compassion, but also it's like, where do you draw the line at compassion, you know, when you're the victim of such a terrible, I mean, that was very invasive.
I mean,
and I don't like it. I don't like being stolen from. I don't like being violated like that, you know. So it's like you do tend to, when that happens to you, kind of question your level of compassion.
It sort of leans on your prejudice.
Yes.
And it leans on your isms. And if you're not attempting to be deeply rooted in a philosophy of life, it'll turn you.
Yeah.
Now, yes, we have a homeless problem in Long Beach, in California, in the U.S. But yes, we have a mental illness problem in the United States. And yes, we have a drug opioid problem in the United States. And I just don't want to be someone who's so incompassionate, who just lumps everybody in together and be like, you know, because some of these people have some real problems. And you got to have...
And then that's the thing. It's like, how do you balance your sense of compassion with your anger and, you know, moving forward, how to, you know, how do you deal with this emotionally, everything? How would you deal with it? You can let us know in the
Absolutely,
comments.
Jennifer. Oh my gosh! Like, comment, share, let us know.
Yeah, let us know how you would deal
the
with
best
it.
ways. You want to pull out the straps and call your homeboys, because man, it's cool. I mean, I got a great attitude about it. We moving forward. Yeah. I tend to think when things bad happen, like that, something good is right around the corner. So if you going through something in your life, understand it. When bad things happen, start looking, because something good is like right there, and you may miss it by having a bad attitude. You feel me? So get that thing to the universe and look out for your good, because that's just the balance of the universe. You feel me? So anyway, y'all, I'm Jeff Wadley.
I'm Jennifer Bim.
Thank you for joining us for another snippet episode of Out Here Long Beach, Out Here LB.
Yes.
You like the drip? Oh yeah, this is my Colin Kaepernick. You like the drip? creative1customs.com, Creative One Custom, Creative ONE Customs.com. You like that, huh?
Yeah.
Creative1customs.com. All right, guys, have a good. I'm gonna finish this burger, but and join us later for this movie we're about to watch. So anyway, have a good night. Peace out.
Bye.